Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Fitness. My name is Bradley Schreiber, and today I am doing a later than usual podcast. I decided to try doing my podcast at night. I thought it would be better for just my personal schedule today. And because today is Friday, tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to be taking a break, so I'll be back on Monday. And if any of you have a question, I'd really appreciate if you could send me through a voice note. Today's episode is going to be a question that one of my friends sent me, but he's got stage fright, so he asked me not to play the voice note, even though I've only got about 5 listeners. Yeah, it's cute though. It's like you guys are my little family, so I really appreciate you guys being here and listening to what I have to say. And in turn, I'm going to provide as much value as I can. So the question today was something along the lines of how do you stick to your diet but also include foods that you really enjoy. Um, you know, what I have to say there is that we need to get rid of this understanding or this idea that eating healthy doesn't include foods that we like. So most of the time, the foods that we do like are relatively unhealthy. My favorites are like I enjoy a pizza. I love dark chocolate. I love milkshakes, and those aren't particularly very healthy foods. And most people's favorite foods aren't actually very healthy. But that doesn't mean you can't include them in your diet or in your basic nutrition. And where people get mixed up is because they've decided that they want to start eating healthy, they want to start exercising, and they know that they're looking at all these people who have made changes and they ask them, what foods do you eat? And the people most of the time tell them all the healthy things, but they may be a bit embarrassed to admit that they still eat bad foods every now and again. Your body and your health are going to represent what you consistently do and what you consistently eat. That doesn't mean that every now and again you can't include some pretty unhealthy food. I eat like extremely unhealthy cheat meal at least once a week, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't mean that you should go from whatever you're eating now to only eating a bad meal once a week. What I would recommend for people to do if they're just starting out and they want to make changes to their nutrition and they want to make sure that they're actually enjoying the foods that they eat is to set up a system for yourself where you're looking at what you're eating on a regular basis now, on a day-to-day. Write down the foods that you're eating, and it's just going to be you and a piece of paper, so there's no reason why you need to lie on the piece of paper. Be very honest and specific about what kinds of foods that you're eating right now and what kind of food you could easily remove and what kind of food you'd be a bit reluctant to get rid of. And then make a short list of healthy foods that you know you should start including. Make a separate list and look at the ones that you could probably do quite easily and some of the ones that you know would be a bit more difficult to start including. And then start with one thing a week, something very small. So most of us don't want to actually start off small because we think that it's beneath us. We think that, if I have one piece of broccoli a week, that's not going to make a difference. I mean, it might not make a difference if you have a piece of broccoli a week and you've changed from a slab of chocolate to now 3/4 of a chocolate. But over time, because you've moved forward, now next week you can go to half a slab of chocolate and you can go to 2 pieces of broccoli. Those are just examples. But most of us don't want to start, and because we make it too complicated for ourselves, because we think that it's beneath us to start off small. We think that we can just jump a few steps ahead. And we forget how long term the process is and how long it actually takes for us to transform our mindset and our habits. So if you're struggling to eat healthy and you think that you need to eat the exact same food every single day, and it's not going to have good taste. You're getting a bit tired of whatever it is that you're eating. I'd recommend eating something that you really enjoy. Try to, I'm sure there has to be at least some healthy food that you enjoy eating, and there's multiples. Like, you're not just going to enjoy one healthy thing and that's all you can stick to. You will probably get tired of that, but try and implement a system where if I want to eat a chocolate, I know that I can only eat the chocolate if I do 10 sit-ups before I eat that chocolate. Or even one. Start off whatever you know you can stick to. Don't now put in a system in place or set these goals that you know you can't actually stick to. And then you try and do it and you're like, see, it doesn't work. Because you actually need to start off right at the bottom. Make the first step something so basic, something so simple that you would think that it's almost not going to make a difference. Start off with something like that, and I promise you, you're going to be able to stick to that change. Make it so simple, so basic, almost pathetic like, and you'll be able to stick to it. And that trains your mind. That lets your body know that you're in charge, you're in control. And the reason for that is because if you make a goal too high, something that you can't stick to, you all of a sudden start eating like a bodybuilder. Meanwhile, last week you were eating burgers every day, going out drinking. You're going to resent the fact, you're going to resent your diet. You're going to resent yourself. You're going to say, this is like horrible. Even if you do start seeing changes, which you probably will, you're not going to be enjoying yourself. You're going to resent it the whole time because you're not going to feel happy. It wasn't a slow enough process for you to get used to it. So I hope this recording today was helpful. Again, I'm going to be back on Monday. So if you guys could share this, I would really appreciate it. And give it a follow. It will really help me out. And yeah, until next time, guys. Thank you.